Hey, this is Liam from Tinnitus Treatment, and I hope you've been enjoying my free ebook, my YouTube channel, and the emails you've been getting from me. But what I want to do right now is just cut the crap, because if you're here right now on this page, it means you probably have tinnitus, and maybe you can even hear it right now. And if you have tinnitus, then you're looking for somebody who can actually help you get rid of your tinnitus. So with that in mind, we have three things to cover, okay? The first thing is, does my training actually help people get rid of their tinnitus? And I mean completely silence it, because if you're looking for somebody to help you get rid of your tinnitus, understandably you'd want to be getting help from somebody who's helped other people silence their tinnitus too, right? So here's what I'd like you to please do. Pause the video for just a second, scroll down the page and have a look at the conga line of other people who I'm helping at the moment get rid of their tinnitus. Have a look at that right now. Did you get a look? Now remember, there's text messages, emails, and also there's videos down the bottom. So if you haven't seen that, I just wanted to show you that, just to show you that what I'm teaching is working, okay? It's helping lots of people at the moment, and it's helping them get rid of their tinnitus, okay? And I want to tell you something really quickly, and that is that if you're trying to fix tinnitus by yourself, you're almost doomed to fail. And I'm not trying to be a jerk, but the reality is that it's kind of true, okay? And here's the reason why. It has something to do with what's called a feedback loop, okay? Now, let's go into what a feedback loop is. So imagine that you're a code writer, okay? And if you don't know what code is basically where people write computer language. It looks like gibberish. They press enter, and and on the other page, it transforms into something real, okay? It transforms into a picture or a code or a banner or something that we can all understand. So let's imagine this. Let's imagine that you're a code writer for a computer, and you write a line of code, and you press enter, and instantly it pops up, okay? So instantaneously it pops up, and you see whether you've done something right or done something wrong. You can figure that out, okay, instantaneously. At the press of a button, you know if you've done something right or you've done something wrong. Now, let's imagine this, okay? And this is where it connects with tinnitus. Let's imagine that you write a line of code, a couple paragraphs long, maybe one sentence long. You press enter, and then you have to wait 3 months before you know if the code you've written has worked, okay? How long would it take to write a piece of software? Probably years, right? Maybe even a lifetime. Now, that's how it is with tinnitus, because I see people do this all the time. That they try something, they say, you know what, I'm going to try these antidepressants, or I'm going to try to cut out these antidepressants, or I'm going to do this brand of milk, I'm going to cut out milk. I've seen Liam does fasting, I'm going to try and do fasting, but I'm going to do this and cut out this. And you have to wait so long to see if what you've done is right. And it's just the way it is, because tinnitus, it doesn't go away instantly, but it does go away quickly if you know what you're doing. But imagine that. It's kind of like code writing. It's the feedback loop. It just takes a long time. Unfortunately, it's not instantaneous. And this is so frustrating to me, because I feel bad, because I have the solution. As cheesy and as corny as it sounds, I have the solution, and you don't have to use that form of feedback loop. You can just know you're doing the right thing, know you're on the right track, and just sit back and let the Triumph over Tinnitus 2 system, which is what it's called, run its course, okay? And you got to remember, the reason why your tinnitus might be taking so long to go away, it's not your fault. It's just because the way this feedback loop is designed with tinnitus, it just takes so long to see what works, so that's why it's taking so long. Just know it's not your fault, okay? All you have to do is just scroll below again, and you'll see that it's no confusion, there's no puzzle, there's no question about it, that the natural way is the best way of getting rid of tinnitus, right? Just scroll below, have a look at the people who've been following the natural Triumph over Tinnitus 2 method and are getting results right now, okay? Now, all you have to do is escape that feedback loop problem of wondering what's going to happen, what should you do, what should you try, and escape that feedback loop problem, okay? And the only way to do that is just to get it right the first time around. And that's why I designed Triumph over Tinnitus 2, to make sure that people do the right thing the first time, they don't get disheartened, because I see so many people just walking around kind of, thinking, will I do this, will I try that, there's some results, it seems like it works, it seems like it doesn't work, he said this, she said that, and they kind of just get confused and overwhelmed, and they don't know what to do. So I've devised this, I've created this based off my experience and helping others, to make sure that you do it right the first time around. And I see so many people, unfortunately, there's two types of people, there's two groups, okay? So the first group sees all this stuff and they keep doing research and they don't know what to do, so they take no action, okay? It's the first type of person. The second type of person looks at all the stuff online and tries this and tries that and tries this, but doesn't have the right path. So both of those groups don't get rid of their tinnitus. One of them's not doing anything, they're kind of worried and overwhelmed, which is absolutely understandable with tinnitus. And the second group of people are active, but they don't have the right solution. And as I said, they're both just going towards, well, nowhere really. Now, please understand, if you use the 6 steps inside Triumph over Tinnitus 2, you can start seeing results in as little as 3 weeks. And you can just scroll down and see that right now. And honestly, I say this kind of tongue in cheek, but then again to be quite serious because we're talking about tinnitus. I'm being serious about this. If you don't use Triumph over tinnitus 2, you may as well hope that you win a lottery. It's kind of like playing whack-a-mole with your tinnitus. I'll try this, I'll try that, I'll try that. And you do hear stories about people who just like say, oh, tinnitus just went away. Most likely they did the same things, coincidentally or not, that are in Triumph over tinnitus 2, okay? So you better hope that you win a lottery or something like that if you're not using this system. Now, the third thing that we have to cover is what is Triumph over tinnitus 2. So it's in 2 sections, okay? The first section is the 6 steps. And you can scroll below, as I said, go below now and check out those 6 steps, okay? The second part is the calendar, okay? So there's a 3-week calendar and it rotates. Here's how it works. You have a look at the 6 steps. I go into detail, and it's a book, a Triumph over tinnitus, completely digital book. You learn the 6 steps and you put them into the calendar, and you wake up every morning and say, okay, we're on this day, we do this, we're on this day, we do that. And you combine the two. It's very simple. And you just do it and you rotate it. So you'll do 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, go back and do that. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it's all done for you. It's just plug and play with your life, okay? And you follow that until tinnitus is gone. And here's the thing, when your tinnitus is gone, you don't have to keep following this stuff. I wouldn't recommend just going hardcore back into your regular lifestyle, and also I wouldn't recommend going back to hard, drinking every day and stuff like that. But yeah, you can phase out Triumph over tinnitus 2 after tinnitus is gone, completely silenced, and you can get back to your regular life. Go drinking on the weekends. Go, eat all the stuff I say you shouldn't say within reason. But you can go back to your life after this. This is not a stopper on your life. You shouldn't have to pause your life completely forever with your quality of life just to get rid of tinnitus and keep it at bay. It's not how it works. This is a temporary process to follow until tinnitus is gone. And then you can set fire to it and burn it if you want. It's totally up to you. And this whole system I created just in the name of trying to get you from one side of town to the other. And I've given you the roadmap here so you can do that. So I'm sick of talking, so here's what I want you to do. Go below this video, click the button, and go get your copy of Triumph over tinnitus 2, okay? And it's completely free for 14 days. Completely free. And here's the other thing I'm actually really excited about. I'm going to give you a 1-year, 100% money back guarantee, no questions asked. So that means if from the day that you order, so today, 365 days, if you decide, hey, look, it's not for me, I just want my money back, you'll get your money back, no questions asked, okay? Now, I'm not saying that this guide is going to take a year to complete, but what I'm saying is that sometimes life gets in the way. So you think, oh, I've got to go on holiday, or I've got to go to a work thing, or I've got to go flying, or I've had an incident in the family, I've got to put it on pause for a moment. You have time to do that. If I only gave you a 30-day guarantee, you might not have had time to even try it, and you think, oh, God, what should I do? But I've given you a year guarantee so you can have a look and think, okay, well, I can get it now and I can use it at this time, just to make it so I just want to put all the risk on me so that it's just as easy as possible for you to give this a go, because I know that it works. So if you use Triumph over tinnitus 2 and you can't sleep like you used to be able to sleep, if you can't sleep peacefully, if you don't get your job back, okay, if you've left your job because of your tinnitus, if you can't work again, if you can't live your life like you used to, and you can't live your life like everybody else you're seeing, if you can't get that back, then I don't deserve to keep your money. So you get 100% of your money back. And by the way, you don't even have to prove you use this system. This is a no questions asked guarantee. And the best part about this is, if you want that money back, you just go into your members area and you pull that money out yourself. You don't even have to talk to me. So here's how you do that. Instantly after checkout, this is the first email you get, the invoice. And the second one here is the actual access to the product, okay? Access to Triumph over tinnitus 2, because this is 100% digital. So we're going to go to this link here and go to the login page for Triumph over tinnitus 2. We're going to enter in the password and enter in the email address that you used to check out. Simple, right? Now here's the members area. Now all we're going to do is go to account information, claim your 1-year refund, smiley face because no hard feelings whatsoever. Click claim your no questions asked refund right now. It's going to take you to my website. We're still on my website. Okay, enter your email address that you used to check out, and then we're going to find the order ID. Really easy. It's going to be in the first email that you got, okay? And it's just that little number right there. Copy that, make sure there's no spaces. Chuck it in there, locate order, okay? And there it is, Triumph over tinnitus 2. And all you're going to do is click that button that says request refund. Yes, request refund. And 3, 2, 1, you've been 100% refunded. I don't have to approve it. No one has to approve it. It gets done, okay? Now here's your email. It says it's been refunded. You get this instantly, the whole $47. There's no hoops jump through, no questions asked. And here's the cool thing. On top of that, if you claim your refund, I'm also going to send you $50 of my own money. on top of the refund. Okay, so $97 in total. Here's how you do that. Send me an email, liamboehm93@gmail.com with the subject line quality guarantee. Okay, and all you say is, I'd like my $50, please. You don't even have to say please. You can just say, give me my $50. That's simply fine. Make sure your spelling is better than mine. And all you have to do is just enter in how you'd like me to pay that. PayPal email address or account and BSB number in your bank. And that's it. It's that simple. So here's the thing. You can either pick up Triumph over Tinnitus 2 right now and get all the shortcuts and tricks and proven methods that are helping people right now eradicate silencer tinnitus. Not habituate. I'm not really about that, okay? I'm more about, well, I am about silencing tinnitus 100%, okay? So you can either get Triumph over Tinnitus 2 and get all the tricks and start silencing your tinnitus 100%, or you can go back and do the mad scientist thing and try and reinvent the wheel yourself. It's really up to you. And there really is no risk because there's a year-long guarantee, 365 days from the day that you order, and you go in and you get that money back yourself. It's not up to me. It doesn't even go through me. It goes through my payment provider, okay? You go in there and get it yourself as I've shown you, so there's no risk whatsoever. And as I said, you can pick it up for literally $0 right now. And here's the thing, I'm keeping it open for a month. So depending on the timer below, that's when I'm going to close the group. So I'm keeping it open for a month. You can see how much longer you have below because I just want a small, very small group of beta testers because I want to be able to talk to everybody personally who's using this system, okay? So using the system, getting the results, I want to see what they liked, what they didn't like, what I could have explained better, all that sort of stuff, because I really do care about feedback, and I can't do that if I have 500, 300 people in the group. I just want a small group. So when that timer below expires, I'm just going to close Triumph over Tinnitus 2, okay? And I don't really know when I'm going to bring it back, to be completely honest, because I like taking my time and working with a small group of people and helping them. And getting started is really simple. All you have to do is go below, click one of the buttons. It's going to take you to a checkout page, enter your details, and you won't pay anything for 14 days. And then it's just one payment of $47, and that's it. There's no recurring pays, there's no hidden fees, there's nothing like that. There's no added tax or GST. It's just one payment of $47. And believe me, if you do even half as well as other people you've seen below who've used this system and are using this system, you're going to be very, very impressed. Sound fair enough? So click below, join Triumph over Tinnitus 2 while it's open, join the users who are using the beta system, okay? And I look forward to seeing you in a Triumph over Tinnitus 2 members area.